Bella. She's 6 months old now. Must be a great joy amid all that terrible sadness.
Unbelievable. It was another member in the family. They are the shine of the house, and we are so proud. Me, Georgina, and all my kids. They are very very proud for them. They are spectacular, a beautiful girl, and we are so happy. We are so happy. We are a happy father.
You're going to have more?
I'm not thinking now to thinking more kids. I think we done, but
He's like,
you
hey,
never
don't
know.
bring in
The
my
future.
sex life, bro.
We asked them personal questions.
Look at his smirk, bro. He's like, no.
He's like, I'm gonna make a soccer team.
See which one's the best, survival of the fittest.
Never know. The future only God knows. But right now we want to have a break to enjoy this one because they are little, Bella 6 and the rest they are 5 and Cristiano 12. We want to enjoy a little bit of this one. Let's see the future.
It's very difficult to play top level football at the best.
Look at his legs. That's how you know you're a footballer, bro. All the scars.
Oh yeah.
I had that all the time.
Level football at the best of times. It's a hard business in full public glare of millions of people watching. To have to go back and play after this must have been incredibly hard for you, even with your mental strength. How did you find that?
Difficult, very difficult to play after that. But as I always have good support from my family, and Georgina told me, go to play, go enjoy, to do what you like to do. We're gonna help for you to forget a little bit the situation. It was difficult, but in the same point, I think helps for you to to don't thinking much about that, even to training. It was good, but as you know, the football going so fast, and trainings, games, even the national team, the things going so fast. You don't even have a time to settle and say what's going on, because the things going so fast. But it was good help. Georgina helped me a lot to give me that possibility to say, listen.
She's a very strong woman.
Yes, she did.
Georgina.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, really strong.
Yes.
To just to be your partner, probably not an easy time a lot of the time with all the attention all the time. But to go through what she's gone through and still be there.
We help each other. But she struggled when she was young, which she look at life with a different eyes. Even she's young, but she suffer. She born in Argentina. She have his issues with his family as well.
She's Argentinian? Bro, I didn't know she was Argentinian.
Yeah. Crazy, right?
So he does love Argentina.
Imagine during the World Cup, she's Argentinian.
And he's Portuguese.
Yeah.
What if she starts screaming Messi, bro?
She was with his family as well. She live alone. She have interesting life and histories as well. And she helped me a lot. She's very mature for his age. We help each other.
Her?
Sometimes when I'm a little bit
Nice.
down, she push me up. And I do it to the other side. So we are a nice couple. We help each other. So I'm really pleased that she's on my side.
Any movement on the wedding bells, Cristiano?
I'm not thinking now about that, but I can see in the future. I think she deserves, but it's something that not coming now in my plans, but in the future, yes, I want.
Another personal
4
question.
days after this.
No, the personal question. Are you ready to share half of everything?
Are you ready to share all the money you made?
Unless he makes what do you call it, a prenup?
Yeah.
But
But she seems like a pretty solid girl for him.
I mean, they seem
solid,
happy on social
Yeah.
media. Everything. He doesn't seem like he's faking it or she's faking it. And even here, he just talked a little bit about her without saying, "Oh yeah, I provide everything" or anything like that. He instead wanted to talk more about her story, like, "Oh, she didn't have it easy either,"
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah. super humble.
4
Mhm.
days after this terrible time in your life, United get a new manager, Eric Ten Hag. Did you know much about him?
A little bit through Ajax, the job that he
He's
did
like, oh,
for
he
Ajax.
looked like Mr. Clean.
You end the season with 24 goals for Manchester United, including 18 in the Premier League, 6 in the Champions League. You were second in the Golden Boot for the English football. I mean, by any normal yardstick, that's an incredible
Again.
performance.
Like no one is who was who won it? Was it Foden? No, I can't remember who won it, but it was like 23 maybe 20. But again, you know, at his age, for still being second, that just shows you how hard it is to stay at that level,
Yeah.
right? And he's doing it for over a decade now.
Any normal yardstick, that's an incredible performance. And yet you were still getting criticized. It was almost like, well, it's got to be your fault, even though you scored all the goals. Were you as bemused as I was that you were becoming the focal point for the criticism?
I think it's easy to point out when you want to cover other things to point out Cristiano Ronaldo. It's easy. Everyone now that press they wanna put me in the first page because they know they will sell more. The dressing will be different, and I'm used to live like that because I was 37.
And I think if you've seen past interviews of him and Messi when they compare him and Messi have always said it's the media.
That's true.
I remember one time he was there. Someone asked Messi, a reporter, and say, "What do you think is why are you fighting with Ronaldo to be the best or something like that?" And Messi was like, "Oh, no one said I'm going against him. Said I'm playing for the team. He's playing for his team. Like, but the media always likes to say we're playing against each other." And then what he's saying is true. They'll say anything. You know, Facebook pages, Instagram pages, they'll say anything because they know they're gonna get either Messi fans there or vice versa, right?
Their names get them the views.
Yo Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, they're not in charge of those pages, by the way.
Yep. And once they get them the views, that's how the money comes in.
Exactly. It doesn't matter if followers or subscribers. The views, the comments, the activity that goes in their page, that's what gets them views, sponsors, or anything.
Yeah, and like that's why they talk about them so much.
Because they make him money.
Yep.
And again, Cristiano is the #1 follow on Instagram. So think if someone talks about him, how many people are gonna jump in, whether it's good or bad. Like, there's a lot of cloud there, right?
Exactly. In a way, he's basically feeding them. He's basically putting food on the table for them every time they talk about him in their videos.
And you know him saying right now, I'm used to it.
Yep.
Like, I know this is happening.
I was 37. I know and I learned many things. When you are in the down of the wave, when you are in the top of the wave, you don't realize and you don't see things that you don't see before, which is I appreciate to have bad moments to see which people is in your side, who criticize you more, because they're looking for that. They don't like to see successful people. The people only try to bring negativism. And I felt the last 4 or 5 months that not only for me, but even for my family as well, for Georgina, especially around the world, the press criticize me even more. Sometimes I don't understand why. Even Portuguese press that they criticize me a lot.
Well, it's the same with. That's funny because it's the same with Messi, right?
Yeah.
The ones that criticize him more is the Argentinians. Like it's always their country because they expect them to do everything.
Yeah, I was pretty shocked when I heard him say this for the first time.
Yeah, I didn't know, bro. I always thought like Portuguese people were behind him all the time.
Yeah, I always thought like their own country would have their back, no matter what. But that's crazy.
Yeah, and you know they done so much for their countries. Like you can't say they haven't.
Yeah,
They have done so.
exactly.
um, but then I didn't know that. That's those are like
But I don't understand, but I still believe that the jealous is part of that. They want to cover many things that helps
jealousy, attention,
Yep.
anything that would get them to like get more views or more money. Doesn't matter.
helps to shine other things. But listen, Pierce, I know I'm 21 years in the top of the game, so I know how it takes. So for me, it's not a problem. It's hard when you are a little bit down to listen to this
Do
criticize.
do you read it all? Do you read newspapers? Do you read social media?
A good thing that I have, it's I don't like to read because I know 90% of the times they lie, they are garbage. The press, they are garbage.
And I think that's like a lost in translation, right? I think he's saying I don't read, like he doesn't read the comments about him or the negativity about him.
Yeah.
But I don't think he really means I don't read.
Yeah, I found that pretty funny too. I mean, I don't like to read either.
They are garbage. The press, they are garbage. Not all of them, but most of them. They don't say the truth. And they lie. They constant lie and they constant attack me and my family. They're all
And when is the media or social media going to be held accountable? They just need fact checks. Like, you know, this is true, or if it's a hateful comment, like it shouldn't be up to them or other people. It should be up to social media to take those things down, especially if it affects like their mental health and stuff. Because you know, if it's just like negative comment, but if it's like hateful or whatever, I don't think those comments should be allowed.
Just imagine, like, as a human being, if someone just like people just constantly talk bad about you and put you down every single day, wouldn't you be beaten up, like mentally?
Exactly. Well, and you know, just to give you an example, like if that was me, right? If I'm having like twins, one of them passed away, um, I'm with one of the biggest teams in history, not in the world at the moment, but in history. Um, and then I'm like scoring all the goals, and I'm like, I'm the shit, you know. But then they're beating me. I'll be like, I scored.
Yeah.
Like that's, I think it's frustration, and also like I don't get it. Like why me, right?
Yeah, frustration is a good word for it. And
And confusion, I would say.
and no matter how big your ego is, like you can only take so much.
You can only, yeah. There's a point where it always comes a breaking point.
Yeah.